Friends, I am Dr. Surjit Ghosh. Welcome to my channel, Dr. Ghosh Presents. Signs, symptoms and uses of HOMEO-REMEDY Phosphoric Acid. Full name Phosphoric Acid. Short name Phosphoric Acid. Common name Glacial Phosphoric Acid. Source compound chemical world. Spheres of action of phosphoric acid: action brain, nerves, blood, kidneys, mucous membrane, sex organ and bones. Pathogenesis: phosphoric acid produces both mental and physical debility, but symptoms in the mental sphere are first to develop. It also produces hemorrhage, digestive disorder and inflammation to bone as well. Constitution of phosphoric acid: physical makeup of phosphoric acid. Best suited to person originally strong constitution but presently have become weak by loss of vital fluid, sexual excesses, violent acute diseases, chagrin or long succession of moral emotion, grief, care and disappointed love, etc. Pale, sickly complexion, eyes sunken and surrounded by blue margins. Temperament: mild and yielding. Miasm: all the three. Hot or chilly? Chilly. Mental journals of phosphoric acid: listless, apathetic, indifferent to affairs of life, prostrated and stupefied with grief, indifferent to those used to be of high interest once. Debility of mind supersedes everything. Memory weak, comprehension difficult, incapacity to think and disinclination to talk. Patients are of mild and yielding disposition, abashed, sad, despair of cure. Homesick with weeping disposition, distress due to onanism by culpability of the act. Lies in a stupor with low muttering delirium, unaware of things going around him. When questioned, answer slowly but correctly. Low spirited, anxious about future, brain fag. Mental symptoms arising out of bad news, disappointed love, loss of vital fluids. Physical journals of phosphoric acid. Though it affects mental side of our economy predominantly, in emotional sphere, it profoundly affects sensory nerves, sexual system and skeletal system too in physical level. Patient debilitated due to loss of vital fluids, sexual excess or violent acute diseases or long continued mental emotion like grief, care, disappointed love. These particular symptoms are there both in mental sphere, in physical sphere. That is, these 4 or 5 items creates mental trouble in mental sphere, also trouble in physical sphere. Legs too weak, tremble, stumble or make misstep. Chest felt very weak while talking or coughing in phthisis. Phthisis means tuberculosis. Pain in back and limbs as if bitten. Much adapted to children or young people, grown rapidly. Look at this figure of this young boy. How it is clearly seen he has grown up exceedingly. Profuse clear watery urine at night contains excessive phosphate. Desire for warm food, refreshing, juicy things, milk and water. Aversion to caffeine, coffee, wine, beer, etc. Painless and non-debilitating diarrhea. Boring, digging, drawing pains in the nerves of extremities. Necrosis in the stump after amputation. Look at this figure. These 2 legs have been amputated. 2 hands also have been amputated. Then after amputation the portion remaining is called stump, STUMP stump. Sometimes this in stumps necrosis, that is destruction of tissue takes place. That is called, but for that reason this medicine works very nicely to stop that necrosis. So necrosis in stump this portion are called stump, remaining after amputation. Modalities of phosphoric acid. Worse: loss of fluid, sexual excess, fatigue, emotion, grief, chagrin, mental shock, unhappy love, music, cold, drafts, overlifting, surgical operation, fright. Better from warmth, nap, passing stool. Head symptoms of phosphoric acid. Feeling of crushing weight on vertex, as if temples were going to be crushed. Worse from noise or shaking head. Headache after caution. Vertigo as if floating in the air while lying on bed with ringing in ears and glassy eyes. Glassy means statue-like eyes. Worse from standing or walking. Falling of hair, turning hair grey. Schoolgirl's headache from overuse of eyes. Eye symptoms of phosphoric acid. Lusterless, staring sunken, that is eyes, with blue rings around. Sees rainbow photophobia. Pain as if balls are pressed together into the head. Balls feel large. Balls means eyeballs. Yellow spots on conjunctiva. Loss of vision from masturbation. Nose symptoms of phosphoric acid. Epistaxis. Epistaxis means bleeding from nose. Right hand top picture. Itching, bore fingers into nose. Nose swollen with red patches or pimples on tip. Face symptoms of phosphoric acid. Face sickly, tense, as if white of an egg had dried on it. One-sided cold. Acne from onanism. Onanism means masturbation. Hair of beard fall out. Mouth symptoms of phosphoric acid. Bleeding, swollen gums retract from teeth. Teeth becomes yellow and dull. Slimy tongue, red streak in the middle of the tongue. Bites sides of tongue involuntarily in sleep. Bite sides of tongue involuntarily in sleep. USP. Mouth dry, lips dry, cracked. Painful nodosities on gum. Taste of rotten eggs in the mouth. Actually, this taste. Throat symptom of phosphoric acid. Hawks up tough mucus. Dryness of palate. Stomach symptom of phosphoric acid. Craving for refreshing and juicy things. For cold things, loss of appetite. Sour foods and drinks disagree. Pressure, feeling in stomach as from weight. Abdomen symptoms of phosphoric acid. Aching in umbilical region. There are 9 regions in the abdomen. You note this picture as, and this is the umbilical region. Distension, fermentation, loud rumbling. Cold, profuse, painless, dirty, white, lyenteric involuntary stool with flatus. Lyenteric means containing food particles undigested. Liver seem to be heavy, painful during menses. Liver seem to be heavy, painful during menses. USP. Flatus offensive, garlicky. Urinary symptoms of phosphoric acid. Frequent, profuse, watery, milky urine. Diabetes. Phosphaturia. Phosphaturia means passing of excess phosphate with urine. Whey-like urine shortly before menses. Burning in kidney region. Enuresis in fast sleep. Enuresis means generally nocturnal involuntary urination. Male genital symptoms of phosphoric acid. Weak, relaxed genital, suddenly during coition. Weak, relaxed genital, suddenly during coition. Nightly emission with lascivious dreams. Testis swollen, tender, eczematous. Herpes pupusalis. Herpes pupusalis. That is the pupus. That is herpes. Herpes is skin eruption. Pupus means foreskin of the penis. Psychotic excrescences. Psychotic growth. Prostatoria. Prostatoria means actually excessive fluid from prostate. Excessive secretion of fluid, prostatic fluid, that is prostaturia. When passing a soft stool. Heart symptoms of phosphoric acid. Palpitation in children and young person who grow too rapidly after grief, self-abuse. Pulse irregular and intermittent. That is of that persons who are young or children grow too rapidly after grief. Too rapidly. This type of persons, pulse irregular, intermittent. Female genital symptoms of phosphoric acid. Uterus bloated as if filled with wind. Menses too early, too profuse with pain in liver. Menses too early, too profuse with pain in liver. USP. After menses, itching, yellow, leukorrhea. health deteriorated from nursing, sharp pressure in left mammy, infants vomit milk constantly, dysuria during pregnancy. Dysuria means painful urination. Neck and back symptoms of phosphoric acid, paralytic weakness, burning and formication along spine, cervical spondylitis, fine stitches in coccyx and sternum, boils on buttock, lumbar region heavy, coccyx, sternum, lumbar. The first one, top, middle portion, lumbar. Then comes sacrum, then comes coccyx. These are like spine bone. Various parts are called this. Sternum, coccyx. Sternum is something else. Sternum is this bone is sternum bone, but coccyx is at the end of the spine bone, just above sacrum, then lumbar, then thoracic, then cervical. Extremity symptom phosphoric acid. Heavy forearms, veins on hands between metacarpal bones, formication in limbs, pain at night as if bones were scraped, stumbles easily and makes misstep. This stumbling and making misstep due to weakness of ankles, burning below waist, cramp-like pressure in arms, hands, fingers, numbness along radial nerve. Skin symptoms of phosphoric acid. Clammy, wrinkled, that is skin is clammy with sweat, wrinkled. Pimples, acne, blood boils, tendency to boil after fevers, painless ulcers with stinking pus, formication in various parts. Sleep symptoms of phosphoric acid, sleepy by day, hot and wakeful at night. During fever, sleep deep but when aroused, fully conscious. Weakness better from nap. Fever symptoms of phosphoric acid, one side of face, abdomen, etc. cold, profuse sweat in heat stage, worse at night, painless, sluggish, fevers. Complementary, China. Related medicine, gelsemia. With this, the video ends. Thanks listening, viewing. If you've got any problem, please write it in the comment section. I would certainly attend.